All right, so here we are in week 5, and we're about to start our kind of movement through the classical ethical theories, really the core of this course. So we spent the first third of the course building up to sort of the context of all of this. Now we're going to get into the classical ethical theories. Then, as we move through the third third of the course, we'll actually be working with those theories in real life. You'll do a little presentation, and then we'll try to apply these ethics in more real world situations. But here we are at the start of classical theories. So we're looking at ethical egoism. This one is always a great one to wrap your mind around. So to give you some personal context, one of the things I love to do is donate platelets. So I donate platelets through the Red Cross. It takes all told about 3 hours. And what they do is they take your blood out of one arm, they spin all the platelets out, and then they put your blood all back. And while you do it, you get to watch a movie. And when you're done, you get to eat cookies and snacks. I like to think that I do this for burn victims and for cancer patients and the kids out there who really need my platelets. But you could also say, Mercedes, do you do that so that you can take 3 hours kind of at a total break from the world, sit and watch a movie and escape and feel good about yourself? So am I doing that because it's self-serving and it's in my best interest to do that? Or am I doing that because I actually genuinely want to give to someone else? It's altruism. You could see that both ways. I like to think I'm being altruistic, but an egoist would say, no, you're doing something in your own best interest. But that's okay, because if we all do things that are genuinely in our own best interest, the world will move forward. Things will get better for everyone. That's kind of egoism in a nutshell. And this week, we're going to look at some classical egoists. We're going to look, of course, at Ayn Rand and the text that she did. We're going to look at this argument and say, could this be a valid foundation for how we're going to weigh and balance our actions in the world? Is this the right way to move forward? If we're all seriously in our best interest, things will be okay. I think there's a caveat here, though, because best interests does not mean that you get to eat all the chocolate cake. You might want to eat all the chocolate cake, but in order to be in your best interest, it has to truly be in your best interest, your best rational interest. So you might want to eat all the chocolate cake, but that's not in your best interest. It's in your best interest to exercise and take care of yourself and only have a bite of cake, even though we all love cake. So let's look at this and see how you feel with this theory and see if it makes some sense to you, or if you start to see some holes in terms of how this would work in the real world. Hope you have fun with this week. Some of the readings are a little dense, and Rand tends to be, but I would very much encourage you to read her whole novels because they are a little bit like, I wonder if that would work. So it's interesting to see. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye.